getting the white to thicken up enough to be stringy is tough, and I'm going to keep working at it. But this is really awesome right here. Look at that fracture right there. That's really nice. I'm going to keep working at it until I get it. So, should I try again? I think I should. Got to start with clean glasses, but before I clean my glasses, I go ahead and put them on my turner arm. And I'm just using a white pool noodle that I get at the Dollar Tree. I cut them in, whole lengths, and then I'll take another piece and cut it in half lengthwise. And I use that to sandwich the whole piece in between the two pieces like this, so the hole is in the middle, and then you want to put it in your glass. And by doing this, you can basically make any glass fit, but you want to make sure the hole is in the center so that when your glass is on the turner, it's not all cattywampus. You want to have that hole centered. So these glasses are not going to be completely flat. You're not going to get them completely level. But as long as the hole is in the middle of your glass, you should be fine. This turner is from Amazon. I'll have a link to it in the description. I got it, I think it was $57 the last time I bought it. This is my second one. They've gone down in price a lot, but what I like about it is that, I'll show you in just a minute. By clicking the button, you can select which direction the arms go in. So if you want it, to alter the direction, you just keep clicking until it goes the direction that you want. And now I'm just going to clean them with alcohol and a paper towel. And I always do this after I've put them on the turner so that I can get all of my fingerprints off. I've mixed up 60 milliliters of the Let's Resin Fast Cure, and that is a little bit more than I normally would put on a wine glass, but I'm going to do a couple of molds and then a special design on these glasses. I'm going to try it again. A cheese string cheese. Okay, so let's get these turning the way I want. I'm also using sapphire blue. That's not sapphire blue. Sapphire blue, Pinata Aqua in little needle nose droppers, and then the Pixis Gold in a dropper. And I've not diluted these. All right, so I'm going to put a thin layer just on the bottom part of the bulb. This is a really thick resin that I absolutely love because it stays put. Now, it's a fast cure. You got to work fast, but it's thick. It doesn't run. It's amazing. So I am putting on probably still 10 milliliters, maybe a little bit more, but probably still 10 milliliters per glass. So the first time I tried this technique, I don't think I really had enough resin on the glass to get the look that I wanted with the inks, and I probably did not have enough alcohol ink on them anyway. And then because this is a fast set, it's not designed to be in this thick of a pour. So I had left my resin inside the cup and I got a flash cure and ended up with a chunk, which was not good. So I'm going to put a little thicker layer I really only need about 10 milliliters left in my cup for the design that I want to do. But I want to make a couple of molds, like I said. So let's just go in with that and then pour it into these molds. I'm going to go ahead and do that because I do not want this. It's going to get hot fast. So this is the Let's Resin Ocean White. And I'm going to put in two good drops. I need to start storing this upside down. So I do want to make some molds, some little star molds anyway. And I was going to go ahead and drop in some blue. And then, boy, that's a lot. And then pour the white pigmented resin on top. Okay, that should be okay in the cup. I don't think I'm going to get a flash cure with that amount. I think that'll be okay. Okay, now on my glasses, this is the fun part. Let me move this. Those are going to be cool. Okay. So I'm dropping the alcohol ink on my glasses, being pretty generous. Like, I'm not skimping on the ink. This sapphire blue is such a gorgeous color. It is one of my favorite colors to work with. My other favorite color is the turquoise liquid resin dye from KS Resin. So I'm being very generous. I do not want to get it on that. Look how splotchy alcohol ink gets when you drop it on. And now I'm going to go in with the aqua. And I'm kind of just putting, I think I wanted just the little drops. So that's why I'm shaking it and getting it on that way. I'm just kind of fracturing the blue, which is sort of what it's doing. It's just sort of fracturing it. Like little drops instead of the big drops like I was doing with the blue. So see how it's kind of breaking it up? I like that. If I want to get impatient, I can just move the pool noodle around. All right. And then some gold, and I'm not a big fan of how gold just tends to take over, but I didn't add enough gold last time for the look that I wanted. So I am going to be a little bit more generous with this gold, and you'll see why in a minute. And now the secret. Okay. Gloved hand, one finger, and I'm just going to swipe. Little swipes. That's melding the colors. That's chunky. And you're just sort of swiping the colors together. And you really got to trust the process on this. It's going to look streaky. It's going to look terrible. But trust the process. It's going to turn shimmery and gorgeous. Oops. You could even do big swipes if you want. But you're just melding the two colors, or the three colors. Now, it does seem like the gold is getting a little chunky. And I don't know if it's because I'm not using the KS Resin Liquidy Split on these. but it's fine. That is really pretty. That is going to be really pretty. So it's very stone-like. The gold is very, very subtle. It's very subtle. I probably have more gold on my finger than I do on the glass, but I like it. I can't really wait very long for my white to get thick. But I do want it to get a little thick, and I want it to get sticky so that it gets stringy. That it's not running, it's gonna get stringy and sticky. So I am just gonna let it sit. This still is not sticky enough. I want strings, so I'll keep waiting a little bit more. I think this is probably just right. Forgot to clip on my microphone, so I'm gonna have to do a voiceover for this section. So this was after about 20 minutes, and it is sticky. I mean, it's a lot stickier than after 10 minutes, obviously, but you know what? This is gonna be really, really messy. So I am gonna have to work with this a little bit more. But you see how it's coming off of my glove? Really, I mean, it's just really stringy. But it's not drippy, so it's almost in between the drippy stage and the really chunky stage. This is almost the exact texture that I need, but using my gloved hands to put the strings on the glass is definitely not a good idea. But all that being said, it did work. It's just messy, and I feel like it wastes a lot of resin. So I'm going to try it again. I'm not done experimenting. This is going to get better. But I only had enough for 2 glasses. Look at the difference this light makes. Love it. This is a lifesaver. So these are the glasses that don't have the strings. I really do love this technique though. I'm glad I added more alcohol ink because this one definitely has more gold streaks in it. I did not get the lacing that I did on the first glasses. Oh, Tip, move, buddy. So I did not get the cells and lacing, and I think it's because, oh, you know, this one I added opal. So these I did not. So I don't know if it was because I added the aqua. I don't know, they're different. They're cute though. So here's what they look like. A little bit better with the white. Really liking it. And then, oh my goodness, with the white, what am I calling this? String cheese. I really like that effect. So it almost looks like fractured marble, maybe, or Larimar. Really loving that. I'm gonna have to clean that a little bit, but I am loving it. It's tricky though. Getting the white to thicken up enough. Getting the white to thicken up enough to be stringy is tough, and I'm going to keep working at it. But this is really awesome right here. Look at that fracture right there. That's really nice. I'm going to keep working at it until I get it. So, should I try again? I think I should. All right, so the only other thing I'm going to do to these is clean up my little mistakes. I'm going to clean the alcohol inks on the top and the bottoms, and call it a day. I love it. Love, love, love.